Hello, friend. Welcome back. We're still in St. Petersburg, and I found a pet thrift store. It benefits pets, and this is another one I have never been to. So it looks like it's a smaller store, but I'm excited to go in and see if we can find anything good. All right, so this one's a little smaller and it's not a chain store. So I'm hoping we will find some better prices. This one I didn't see when I was searching on Google. I just happened to see it when I was driving by. So yeah, it's a smaller store, but that doesn't mean you won't find anything. So I see a room in the back that looks like it has linens, and I think that's where I'm going to head first. And I was looking at that hat because the price was 75 cents. So when I see something, the first thing I see is 75 cents. I am definitely liking their pricing. Now, there are tons and tons of rugs here, but I don't really sell rugs unless they're Native American woven. And they've got a lot of linen here. I'm not seeing, I couldn't read the brand name on that one. So I very rarely will pick up sheets unless they're a definite vintage pattern. Look at this amazing king comforter setup here. And I was just thinking it would take up so much space. The whole thing is only $5. I'm kind of kicking myself. I probably should have got this thing. What do you think? I think I should have got it. All right, but underneath, look at this. So this is a table runner and 4 placemats, and they're all only $2.99 for everything. So I just sold a set of placemats pretty similar to this with the palm design on them, and they actually sold for $25 for 4. So with that table runner, I think I should be able to get about $35 to $40 for that set. So that was a great pickup on those as well. Now, in here looks like sporting goods, some miscellaneous. I'm not seeing much that I really like to sell, so I don't think I'm going to inspect that one much further. And we're going to peek at clothes. In my experience, I either find a ton of clothes or really not many clothes. And I think most of their pieces here are like $2. So they are not bad. But they're very, very mixed here. As you see, there's like pants, jacket, shorts, not really divided by section, which I do like because I like to look at jackets. I also like to look at sportswear. I think I might try that button up. And here is an LL Bean button up. So that one is a good one. Should go for around the $25 point as well from $2. So that I am happy with. Now, here is a Tommy Bahama. Tommy Bahama plain ones like that aren't real high selling. I should be able to get 20 to 25 for that one. I am shooting for the $25 mark, but you know, sometimes I'm willing to go for ones that'll be 20 to 25. I definitely am going to kind of hold fast to not going under $20 though. Now, let's see. They don't have a ton of collectibles here. That almost looks like a headless mermaid, kind of. It says Vickland. I didn't look that up. Hopefully that's not like some high dollar piece of pottery. But look at this. Beautiful southwestern tile. This one I'm definitely going to get. It looks like here we've got another LL Bean. We've done very well with them. Now, by itself, I don't think it will hit that $25 mark. So that's something I will probably put in a thrift box if somebody wants to sell that one at probably $15 to $20. Not too bad, but again, we're trying to increase our average sales price, but that can be difficult. That throw pillow, the fabric felt like it was a little lower quality. That is why I decided to leave that one behind. And I kind of peeked at the shoes, but I didn't see anything overly impressive that caught my eye. And most of these collectibles look like they're more modern. I'm not seeing much as far as vintage stuff. And I think I'll go set my stuff on the counter. They don't have carts here, so that way I can free up my hands. But I've got a decent pile already started here. And look, I dropped the only breakable thing, but it did not break. Did not break. I seem to get lucky with that kind of stuff. Now, here on the bottom, that little ruffle bowl I think was Fenton, but it's probably only worth about $10. So that one I don't think is worth picking up. They've got big dish sets, but I don't think any of those were anything special. So not a big selection as far as collectibles here. Lots of empty space. Most of the thrift stores I go to, there isn't that much space. Isn't this cute? It looks like a child's drawing was made into a plate, which might in fact be exactly what that was. Now, they told me in the back here they do have a dollar clothing rack, so we're going to look at that. But they have a ton of pet supplies, and I think that's really cool, especially since they are benefiting a pet shelter. You can see all the leashes. And if you've bought leashes, they are expensive. Now, there's a litter robot down there. I think they had it at $50, but shipping that would probably be a pain in the butt. So I did not look that one up. And there are tons. Look at all of these dog clothes. If you don't know, some dog clothes will do well. I've bought them for like $1 a piece, and then I'll lot them up. Those probably were $1, but I didn't want to be out of town too long, so I didn't dig through those. I will dig through this dollar rack though and see what I can find. Look at this. First thing I find. It is a camel hair jacket. I've never found camel hair in my life, and now at the last store, as well as this one, we found camel hair jackets for $1. And I think this one is probably going to be worth at least $50, if not over $100 for $1. So that is an amazing find. If you do not know, camel hair is not that common. I'm not sure how I found them at 2 stores in a row, but I'm not going to complain. And I don't know if this is just stuff that they've had for a while and then it gets moved back here, or how they determine what goes on the dollar rack. With not going here very often, I'm not sure. This one is a Daniel Cremo. I did put that one back with it being plain white. And we'll see if there's anything else good in here. I think that was for like a restaurant or something, that jacket. Let's see if there's anything up top. Here's a polo Ralph Lauren. I think I'll grab that for $1. It should be 15 to 20. So that's another one that will probably go into the thrift box. And I'm not that familiar with blazers, but I am trying to start paying attention to them. This one looks really fancy, but I'm not sure. I don't see a size here. I was trying to see if there was like a makeup of what material it was. It looks nice, but there are a lot of buttons missing, so I'm gonna decide to put that back. I think that was really nice, but I am not trying to find stuff that I have to repair before I sell it, so I decided to put that one back. Looks like a bunch of tank tops here, but no brands that I recognize. So if you watch, I will dig through the dollar because it's such a low buy cost. You have a really low risk, And if you find something really good, then it is amazing buy price for sure. All right, let's take one more little glimpse around. I will tell you, that man right there on the left that just walked by, I saw him carrying a big bag of linens into the back room. So I think we're gonna follow where he went. Now this is a sack purse, which I've done well with the brand. It does have a little bit of wear, but I think that this one should still be worth it at $3. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that one, and we're gonna have to go to the back and see if we can see what he got or what he just put out. I was trying to be not so obvious running after him. And I knew he went in the bag, so I'm like, let's go see where he went with that bag. And I had just been back here, so I kind of knew what was in here before. You can see I'm panning the room because I'm like, I know he came back here. And here it is. So check this out. This is a giant bag of vintage doilies for $5. And when I say giant, this is probably, I would say 7 to 8 pounds of doilies and vintage linens for $5. So incredible buy. I think some will need restoration, but lotting those up I think will be excellent. And I think I will probably offer those in a thrift box. So any of you that craft or want to repurpose, those will be available. And I think with that, we're gonna head out of here. All right, so that was a lot different from the last store that you saw, and it's just 2 miles up the road, and they have dollar clothing. I got a dollar camel hair jacket that is probably worth well over 100. I got a whole bag of doilies for $5. So some of that's going to go in the thrift box, some won't. I'm going to show you right now what will go in a thrift box and what I think we will get for what is not going in the thrift box. All right, so we didn't get a ton there. I did get this giant lot of doilies, and I might throw those in a thrift box. If somebody's interested, let me know. They do need some restoration, but there are so many of them. And then I got a Tommy Bahama shirt, a Auburn University shirt, LL Bean shirt, and then I got this Pete Huntington. I looked him up. He looks like he does pretty well. A full or button-up shirt, and then this one is Polo by Ralph Lauren. That was $1. And I did get this camel hair jacket. So camel hair sells really high. I don't think it had a brand, but it was only $1, so I had to get it. And then I also got these linens, and then this table runner and placemats that match. So what I will do, actually, I'm going to make a thrift box. Oh, I forgot about, look at this amazing signed Navajo tile trivet. So what I'm going to do, I will put all of the linens in a box, and I will also put the LL Bean and the Polo Ralph Lauren into a box for $20 plus shipping. So there are probably minimum of 30 of these. Lots and lots. Again, they do need restoration. The LL Bean, the Ralph Lauren, and the other vintage linens I will do into a thrift box, $20 plus shipping. So if you're interested in any of these other pieces, the sack purse I got has a little bit of wear. Just send me an email, thenurseslipper@yahoo.com, and I will see you on the next one.